So our example is this one. Admittances are given, so we have to convert them to impedances are given, so we have to convert them to admittance. Then the shunt admittance is given 0.8, okay, for each line. So what you have to do, we have to reform this. We have to reform this, and you have to make a what? We have to make a one line diagram, that means the reactance diagram or the impedance diagram here. Then you have to convert them to the admittance diagram. Okay, so at first, so you have to see, remember this line, they have a shunt admittance here, shunt admittance here, right? This one has a shunt admittance here and shunt admittance here, shunt admittance here, shunt admittance here. So all the shunt admittance are 0.4. Why? Because this one plus this one, they are J 0.8. So if you divide them by 2, it will be J 0.4. So this one is J 0.4, this one is J 0.4, J 0.4, J 0.4, J 0.4, J 0.4. So all of them are what? 0.4. Now, before going in there, see this one. If I add this to their impedance, right? This is 1 to 0. So if I tell you what is 1 to 0, small y. Y 1 to 0. What is y 1 to 0? From this to this. So this one plus this one, how much is the impedance? J 0.25, right? So 1 to 0 will be what?
Yes, sir.
J 0.25 plus from this point to ground, that means the admittance. Remember, these admittance will be added, directly added. This one will not be 1 by 4, 1 by J 0.4. No. Why? Can anyone explain why this is not 1 by?
Sir, admittance.
Exactly. So this is admittance.
Sir, it is impedance, or it is admittance.
Exactly. This is admittance. This is impedance. And this is admittance. So what you have to do? You have to inverse.
Sir, bottom does impedance.
Exactly. You have to invert the impedance so that it become admittance. And this is already admittance. So admittance plus admittance, that become admittance. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this one plus this one. Remember, these two should be added first, then invert. 1 by J 0.25. Then what?
Arekta আছে.
Arekta konta? Yeah, this one.
Sir. 1 3.
So this is added. Then you have this one. This one should be added because this is already connected to 1, right? This is connected to 1. So J 0.4. So what you will get here? So if I use my calculator,
minus 4 plus J5, sir. Minus J4 plus J8, sir.
So okay, let me see. I know what you are saying is correct. So J 0.8. So your value is how much?
3.2. Minus 3.2.
Minus 3.2. Exactly. Minus J
3.2.
3.2. That is your Y10. Now what is Y20? That means here.
It's same, sir.
Same as
right?
Sir.
So you have to do the same thing again if it is not same. But I know since all the values are same, so what we will get? We will get J 3.2. Then what? Y30.
Same.
Will be same.
Yes, sir.
Now small y12. That means from 1 to 2. How much you have? 1 to 2. That means only this part. Only this part. But remember, this is impedance, so you have to convert it, right?
Yes, sir. Minus 4.
Minus J4. Then Y23. How much? Again the same. y13 or 31, whatever you say. How much? Same.
Sir, same হবে না স্যার 1 2 5 স্যার
Oh, this is, I forgot.
8 হবে স্যার
Exactly. This is 1 to 5. This is 0.25, right? So this one should be 2 to 3.
8
So
হবে স্যার
this is 1 divided by, that's why I told you to do every time, right? This one should be what? This one should be 8.
yes sir
Now this is equal to, again, this is equal to y21. That means if you find y12, it is also equal to y21, right? This is y32. This is y31. Okay, so all of them are done. Since all of them are done, now we have to find out the y bus matrix. What is the what is the element of y bus matrix? Capital, not small. y11, y12, y13. Then what? y21, y22,
2 3
23, y31, 32, here this is self. These three are called self impedance, self admittance. Other 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6 are called what? Shunt admittance, or mutual admittance. Mutual, right? Not shunt, mutual. So what is your y11?
sir
y11 should be all of them connected with 1. So here you have y10, this one,
1 2
this one,
and 1
and this one. So y12, that means all of the y that has a 1 at the first. This one, 1 1 1, right? Not this one. Remember, not this, not these. Okay, so don't write it twice. So then what? So y10, 1 2 1 3. What is your y10?
minus J3.2.
minus J3.2.
Then what is your
minus
y12?
4
J minus 4
yes sir j minus 4
or minus J4. What is your y13?
yes j8
8. What is your value?
minus
4,
15.2.
Yeah, J 15.2.
15.2
Write this. One of you write this, and one of you write this value, because we are going to need this. So first value is what? Minus J 15.2. Next one is what? So this one will be this one. Okay. Next one is what? Next one is y22.
yes sir
So 22 will be what? 20, 22, 23. That means 20. That means this one will be added. Then what? 21. Where is 21, 21, 21? This one is 21, right?
yes sir
Then what? Then 23, right?
2 3
That means all the value that has 2 at the front. So what is your 20?
same
32. What is your 21? 21 is J4. What is your 23? Same, right? Same. Now come to the 3 3.
Sir,
Yeah.
y21, sir.
Yeah.
It is minus J4 or
Yeah.
plus J4, sir.
Minus J4. All of them are minus, because these minus come from the impedance, right?
Yes, sir.
Impedance, the resistance do not have any plus minus. The impedance do not have any plus minus. This plus comes from the J, because you invert it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is not for the direction. This is for the J. Understood?
Yes, sir, I understand. But when we change the
No,
Y,
no, no, no,
so
no.
what's
Same,
the
same,
negative?
same. Because the impedance, see, the resistance from 1 to 2 or 2 to 1, they are actually same, right?
Yes, sir.
Resistance do not have any, or impedance do not have any plus minus, do not have any direction, do not have any polarity. These minus come from the J, not from the direction, not from 1, 2 or 2, 1. No. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you have 3, 3.
Please see.
So 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2. So 3, 0 is J 0 point this one. 3, 1 is this one, so J 8. Okay. 3, 2 is J 8, right?
Sir.
This one, right? So how much the value? How much the value? Maybe 19,
3,
right?
1.
19.2. So your
19.2.
19.2. So this
Sir.
one, this one is done. Now come the mutual admittance. Mutual has a separate types of formula. What is your Y12? This one. What is your Y12? It is exactly equal to your small y12, right? But
Minus.
it has an additional minus in front of it. Additional. So minus, what is your J12? What is the value? Right?
So minus J4.
Minus J4. This one and this one, they have the exact same value, right?
Yes, sir.
You know why? Because these and these are same. So these and these will be same. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now J4. Now next come to the Y13 will be what? Exactly equal to your Y, small y13 with a minus. 13, what is the value of 13? Is J8. It will be positive J8. And this one will be exactly equal to your what?
3, 1.
Okay. Now comes to the Y32. Equal to Y23. Equal to it what? Small 23. 23 is J8. So this one will be J8. So this is J8. This is J8. Now, so your what is that? Your Y bus is done. So I'm going to three equal to your Y bus is done. So your value will be minus J 15.2, then J4, then J8. This one is J4. This one is minus J 15.2. This one is J8. This one is J8. This one is J8. This one is J19.2, right? Understood, everyone? So this is your Y bus matrix,
Yes,
and
sir.
this is what you got. Now we want to do the Matlab. What is that? Matlab coding for this one. Okay. Can we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this one is not included in your coursework. This can be your assignment. Okay. I can give you an assignment for Matlab coding. This one is not for your coursework. Coursework means this one will not come in your exam. Rather, I can give you a project, a course project. Okay, I can give you a course project for
Yes,
this.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, at first let's start the MATLAB. I'm going to pause the recording for a minute. When the MATLAB will be on, I will start the recording. I'm going to write building while bus. This is done. Yeah. Then it's going to take an input. How many bus you have? Okay. Let's say that is n. N is equal to input. AINPUT input. That means it will ask you for the input. Okay. It will ask you to input how many numbers, how many buses you have. Number of buses. Okay, got my point? Number of buses.
Yes, sir.
So you will input the number of buses. Done, right? Then what? You give a semicolon. That means input means it will ask you for an input. Whatever the number you are going to give, that will be stored in n. Like you're in the C programming, scanf. Remember scanf?
Yes, sir.
Scanf. It is like a scanf. Now next what? Next it will give you a it will form a loop, for loop. I is equal to 1. That means it will start from the 1. The step size will be 1. That means I plus plus. Okay, or I is equal to I plus 1. So it will start from 1. It will increment by 1, and it will go up to n. Okay. The inside there will be another loop. Why? Do you know why we need 2 loop? Why we need ij? Because your impedances are like that. Y11, 11 means Y10 actually. Y12, Y13. So this is your I, this is your J. Then Y20, that means 20 means 21. No, 20 means 22, not 21. Then it will be 21. Then it will be 22. 22 means 20. Then it will be 23. Then what? Y31, Y32, Y33. 33 means 30. Understood? These are all your what? Admittances. Remember, not impedance. We are going to put the admittance. Okay. At first, I'm going to show you how to do it in the easy way. That means the admittance. So you will put the admittance here. Okay, now. That's why we need 2 loop. One is for I. First one is for the I. That means the I. That is J, J, J. At first, J will increment, then I will increment. Then J will increment, then I will increment. Like that. So for J is equal to, again, it will start from 1. It will increment by 1. Then it will go up to n. Okay, both of them will go in. Why? Because the number of n is 3, that means 3 bus. So I, see this one. Your I is 1, 2, 3. That means it goes from 1 to 3. That means 1 to bus number. Then your J is 1, 2, 3, right? Now, next what? Then it will ask for, no, at first we have to see 1, 1, or 2, 2, or 3, 3 situation. We have to write Y10, Y20, something like that. If I is equal to J, Y, for addressing this situation, and this situation, because this is actually Y11. So we will forcefully make it Y10. This is actually Y22, but we will make forcefully Y20, right? This is actually Y33, but we will forcefully make it Y30. So if I and J are same, we will make the J 0. Got my point? We will make the J 0, and we will ask for them first. That means Y10, we will ask it first. Like the math, remember we have done Y10 first, then Y20. then y30. Remember, we calculated those three first. So that's why it will ask for first. So next what? Y10. Then it will take admittance. That means the input. Let's write an admittance matrix. Admittance matrix IJ. That means not I. This is I. This should be I. That means it is asking for a matrix. It is a matrix. So admittance matrix, in bracket you have IJ. That means you have a matrix here. Then the input, it will take input. Then string copy or staircat. See, input prompt staircat. Enter admittance. Admittance. We will give a Y. Then we have to give some number. Okay, let me take these here. So it will show some text. Then it will show your Y10, 20, something like that. So this is your Y. Then it will ask for some number, integer to string, comma, integer to string, 0, not J. Remember, this is 0. Why? Because it is 10, 20, 30. It will only show I. It will only show the value of I, but not J. J, in place of J, we will show 0, not J. See, it was supposed to be 22, right? But in place of J, it will show you J, or only 0. It will, in place of J, it will show you 0. So that's why I'm going to give 0 here. Comma. Okay, what is this actually? Now let me show you. What it is doing? It is asking for an input. What input? Admittance. Then it give you a Y. So here they will say enter admittance. Then it will show you a Y. Then integer to string I, the value of I. What is the value of I? Let's say the value of I is first 1 at the beginning. So it will show you a 1, the value of I. Then it will show you a 0. That means it will ask you for a what? Then it will show you a colon. So it will ask you enter admittance Y10. Okay? Then it will give you will give some value. It will store here at Y1 admittance matrix 1 1. It is not going to show you Y11 because Y11 doesn't exist. Y10 exists. Small y10 exists. That's why in place of J, it is showing you a 0. Now what? Then if this is what? This is when your I and J are equal. Now when you write else means when they are not equal, then they will ask you, okay, why you 1 2 2 1, something like that. Else this will be copied. Here enter admittance Y. This is the number of value of I. This should be the number of value of J. Okay, this time we do not have to put J because this else part is for Y12, Y13, Y21, Y23, Y31, Y32. Okay, that's why the number should be there. So you do not have to put 0. Then you have to write end because our loop ends, right? This loop end, our for loop end for this one. This loop end, and the next, this loop also ends. So our loops are ended. Now what? Now our admittance inputs are done. That means we have taken the input, but we didn't calculate the Y bus matrix yet, right? For the calculation, remember what we have done? Y10, Y12, Y13 should be added, right? Remember? So we have to convert a temporary, let's write temporary matrix. We have to convert this admittance matrix to a temporary matrix. We needed this. Let's take a constant x is equal to 0, small x. Then we will take another for loop for. Then we will take this one again. This is for calculation. This part is for taking the inputs. This part is for adding them. Okay? For mutual and the self. Again, if I is equal to 0, hey, shut down your mic. Again, we will go for a 4. Shut down your mic. Another loop. Your x is equal to x plus your temporary matrix. Why temporary? Because I do not want to spoil this one. I do not want to spoil this one, okay? That's why I have put all the value to a temporary matrix, then I will go for that. I into k.
স্যার এটা ফর লুপটা কি দুইটা ইকুয়াল হলো না স্যার?
কোনটা? আমি পরে বোঝাচ্ছি তোমাকে।
এটা এই যে টেম্পোরারির উপরে যে ফর লুপের কে ইকুয়াল টু যেটা দিলেন স্যার, দুইটা ইকুয়াল হচ্ছে না এটার মধ্যে?
হ্যাঁ, এটা ভুলে গেছে। এটা আই ইয়া হবে কে ইকুয়াল টু এইভাবে হবে। After the end, we have to go for the admittance matrix. Not E. Now the value will be what? Now the value will be updated with X, not X, this X. Now again, when the value is updated, now we can make our X empty. That means X should be again 0, then it will go to the top, right? Else, if they are else, then what happened? Wait a second. Now here, what happened? I'm going to add the impedance admittances to form the Y bus. That means capital Y11, Y capital Y12, capital Y13, capital Y21, capital Y22, capital Y33, right? So what is happening here? So what I can do, I can actually write here in this place. So maybe this can be confusing for you. So I write Y bus here for you. I'm going to write Y bus here for you. That means the final Y bus actually. Okay. So admittance matrix, I'm not going to touch. So here, capital Y11, capital Y12, capital Y13, capital Y21, (3)(1), (3)(2). Okay. Here you have one piece of this is I, this is J. So Ij will be what? Ij will be incremented. So at first, let's go for I. The value of I is 1. Then the value of J is 1. That means this one. Then if I is equal to J, if I and J are equal, that means this one. So this is the case. Then what will happen? This is when I and J are equal, they are what? They are self-impedance, self-admittance, right? In self-admittance, what will be added? 1, 0 plus what? What?
Y12, sir.
1, 2 plus what?
Y13.
1, 3. Understood? 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 3. So that's why these information is needed. K is needed. Understood? That's why the K is needed. Here, temporary matrix, this has Y11. 11 means actually 1, 0. Then it has 1, 2. Then it has what? 1, 3. This part, this one is equal to your I. This part is not equal to your J because J is 1 already now. J is not 2, 3, 4. So that's why your extra K is needed. So K will increment 1, 2, and 3. Understood? So when the value of K is 1, so 1, 0 will be added with X. When the value of K is what? When the value of K is 2, then Y12 is added with X. When the value of K is 3, so Y13 will be added with what? With X. After that, when the loop is end, this X will be converted to what? To Y bus.
Y bus.
So that means here, after adding, it will be shifted to Y bus. Okay. When they are not Y11, but that means I and J are not equal. That means for this case, for this case, this case, this case, no, not this case. This case, and this case, what will happen? Y bus will be equal to your temporary matrix like Y12, Y13, small y21, like this. They will be directly imported to your Y bus, but with a what? With a minus in front of it. Got my point? Do you know why the minus is given? Because they are mutual. They are what? They are mutual. So your Y bus calculation is done. Now you what? Now what you can do? Now you can actually display like this. You can say, this is optional actually, displaying Y bus. Then you can just write Y bus, done. If you give a semicolon, it will not show. If you do not give a semicolon, it will show you the result. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Remember, when you are going to input the admittance, you have to show inter-impedance with along with shunt admittance, right? Okay, now I'm going to run this code to our command window. It is going to ask you for the buses, okay? Okay, what are the bus number? How many buses you have?
3.
3. Okay, error expression. What is the, there are some problem, not valid target for the assignment. If I is equal to 0. Maybe this one will be double I, right? We made a mistake here. This should be double, right? This should be double. Okay. So I'm going to clear everything. CLC. Now, how many buses you have? 3. Again, there is a mistake. What they said? Input staircat. Here there may be a mistake. There may be a what? There may be a comma. There may be a comma here. So let's give a comma here. After that, there should be a comma, obviously. Understood? Copy and CLC. Now 3 bus. Yeah, now it's okay. They are asking for you. They are asking what? They are asking enter admittance along with shunt admittance. Why? Because with Y10 you have to put the shunt admittance. Do you know how to do it?
Yes, sir.
Like this.
I am check, right?
1 divided by, what is the value here?
0.25.
J
J
point 1 plus J point 1.5. Do you know what I have done here? What I have just
Yes,
done
sir.
here? 1 divided by plus, you have to give the shunt admittance, right? J 0.4 plus J 0.4. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Unexpected Matlab expression. Do you know why they have given a problem? Because I didn't give a bracket in front of it. So I'm going to clear everything. One divided by bracket 0.15 plus 0.1 I. Do not give J. I give I.
স্যার একবারে লিখে দেন স্যার
আচ্ছা 0.25 লিখে দিই একবারে
একবারে 0.25 লিখে দেন
Okay. J 0.25 I or J, whatever you give, no problem. Okay, plus 0.4 I plus 0.4 I. Yeah, it's okay. It's corrected, right? Now, why 1, 2? From 1 to 2, what is your admittance? 1 divided by how much?
0.24.
0.25
J 0.24.
I. You can give J or you can give I, no problem. Why 1, 3? What is the value of 1, 3? 1 to 3. 1 divided by 0.125.
Yes, 125.
From 2, 1, 2 to 1. What is the value of 2 to 1? 1 divided by 0.25 I. Now from 2 to 0, that's why they have asked for shunt admittance as well, right? 2 to 0. Bracket 1 divided by 0.25. Okay, I have to give a different 0.25. Yeah, it is 0.25 I, bracket closed, plus 0.4 I plus 0.4 I, bracket closed. Why 2, 3? What is the value of 2, 3? 1 divided by 0.125 I. 3, 1 1 divided by 0.125 I done. 32 1 divided by 0.125 I along with 30 1 divided by bracket 0.25 I plus what is the shunt? What is the shunt here? 0.4, right? 0.4 I plus 0.4 I is done. So our work is done, maybe, I believe. So they have given us the X. So that should be the mistake. I should not give you the X there. I have given a comma maybe somewhere. Somewhere. Here, I didn't give any semicolon, right? Can anyone see? I haven't given a semicolon here.
Yes,
That's why they are showing all the X's. Okay. What is the Y bus? So minus 15.2 I plus J4.
স্যার আমাদের ক্যালকুলেশনের লাস্টে ভ্যালুটা মনে হয় সমস্যা হয়েছে
কোথায়? হ্যাঁ, okay, let me check. J8
আমারও এখানে 15.6
তাই না? Okay, J4 minus J14 15.2 J8 the correction the answer is correct. The answer is correct. This answer maybe I made a mistake or they made a mistake. Which one I do not know. Let me check. 18.2, right? So my calculation is 19.2. They have shown 18.2. I'm not sure why. Okay, let me check again. Let me do this again.
19
Let me check it again. So this one is Y33, right? Y33 means 30 31 Y32. Understood? What is Y33? What is Y30? 0.25 plus J 0.4 4 31. What is the value of 31? This is the answer. So I should get the exact same value. Let me check. 1 divided by 0.25 I plus 0.4 I plus 0.4 I plus 2 divided by 0.125 I. Okay.
19.2, sir.
19.2. The answer is 19.2, right? Okay. So why our
Two from
Matlab
there.
why our Matlab answer is different? I'm not sure. Let me check again. Okay, let me check the inputs. How many inputs I have given here? So this is our Y10, 0.25 and 0.4 I, 0.4 I, 13 is 125, 21 is 25. Okay, fine. 125, 321. I believe this is correct, right? X plus X temporal, 1 1. They're giving 1 2. They're giving 1 3. Fine. 2 2. 2 1. 2 1. They're going to give 2 2. They're going to give 2 3. Fine. Then they're going to give 3 3. 3 1, 3 2, 3 3. They're fine. That is also that is correct. Okay. Mm, 15 points. Okay, let me check the question again. Oh, here they have made a mistake. Okay, mistake means 8 8 16. 16 plus 3 hoche 19. So this should be 19.2. This is a typing mistake, not any other mistake. Okay, got my point? This is a typing mistake. So our answer is correct.
That's making mistake.
Yeah, it is definitely a typing mistake, not any other mistake. But why our Matlab has given 15.6, I'm not sure. Let me check again. I will give the answer again, then I will check. At first, now let's do one thing. Now let's clear everything up and give only the values. What values? Okay, let's give these values. Got my point? Let's give these values. That means not 1 by. All the values will be given here. Now, what is the number of buses? 3. What is your Y10? Let's give 3.2 I, right? That means directly this one. What is your Y12? 12 is J4I. Fine. What is your 13? J8I. And that means J means I actually. What is your 21? Minus 4I. What is your 20? Minus 3.2I. What is your 23? 23 is minus 8I. What is your 31? Minus 8I. What is your 32? Minus 8I. What is your 30? Minus 3.2I. Fine. Okay, now it's correct. That means our answer. That means our input was wrong. Got my point? Our input giving was wrong. Maybe.
Yes, sir.
Maybe somewhere we have mistakenly done something. Abdullah, eba kintu thik ase, right? That means our building is correct. Here it is correct. Maybe in the input we have given something wrong. So you got it right?
এই কোডটাকে স্যার আরেকটু মডিফাই করা যায় না স্যার?
অবশ্যই।
যেমন স্যার আমি অ্যাডমিটেন্সটা আমি স্যার ইম্পিডেন্স হিসেবে রাখবো, ইম্পিডেন্সটাকে সেই অ্যাডমিটেন্স কোডের মধ্যে করবে।
অফ কোর্স তুমি এখানে জাস্ট ইম্পিডেন্স গুলো দিয়ে দিবা, ও অ্যাডমিটেন্সে কনভার্ট করে তারপর তোমাকে ওই ওয়াই বাস করে দিবে। obviously it is possible. Of course it is possible.
যেমন আমি ফার্স্টে আগে চাইয়ে নিমু যে
আমি তো তোমাকে
চাইবো যে
হ্যাঁ এক্স্যাক্টলি। আমি দেখো আব্দুল্লাহ, আমি তোমাকে ফার্স্টেই বলছি লেটস ডু ইট ইন দ্য ইজি ওয়ে। আমরা আগে ইজি ওয়েতে করি, মানে হচ্ছে আমরা আগে অ্যাডমিটেন্সটা বের করি। আমরা অ্যাডমিটেন্স দিব, অ্যাডমিটেন্স বের করে দিবে। তুমি এখন এটাকে যেটা করতে পারো, আই এম গোইং টু গিভ ইউ দ্য কোড। আমি তোমাকে এই কোডটা দিয়ে দিচ্ছি। তুমি যেটা করতে পারো, ইউ মডিফাই দিস ওয়ান এন্ড তোমাকে কি করবে, এই ম্যাথটার মধ্যে জাস্ট ইয়া করবে, কি বলে, তুমি শুধু এখানে ইম্পিডেন্সটা দিবা। শান্ট অ্যাডমিটেন্সের মতো থাকুক, সমস্যা নাই, বাট তুমি শুধু ইম্পিডেন্সটা দিবা। ও কি করবে, ও এটাকে অ্যাডমিটেন্স করে নে, ও আবার দরকার হলে তোমার আলাদা করে শান্ট অ্যাডমিটেন্স চাবে। বুঝতে পারছি? তুমি চাইলে কি করতে পারো, তুমি চাইলে আলাদা করে শান্ট অ্যাডমিটেন্সটাও দিতে পারো। যে বলবে যে তোমার 1 নাম্বার বাসে শান্ট অ্যাডমিটেন্স কত, 2 নাম্বার বাসে শান্ট অ্যাডমিটেন্স কত, 3 নাম্বার বাসে শান্ট অ্যাডমিটেন্স কত, তুমি অ্যাডমিটেন্স দিলে ওটা আবার পরে যোগ করে দিবে ওটার সাথে। বুঝতে পারছি?
স্যার বুঝতে পারছি।
তুমি এটা করে ফেলতে পারো, চাইলে তুমি নিজেই করতে পারো। আই এম গোইং টু গিভ ইউ দ্য কোড, you do yourself, you do your what is that, you do your modification, okay?